Good by Alabati Boo. This is MWM on Show 95. Today, we slow down, we listen, and we think. This editorial is written by Martin KPETIGO. It is read by Alabati Boo. Our topic today is simple, but important. Why? Does democracy fail? In Africa. Democracy was meant to bring freedom, it was meant to bring fairness, it was meant to protect ordinary people and limit the power of leaders. But today, in many African countries, democracy is not working the way it should. This is not because Africans do not understand democracy, and it is not because Africans are incapable. The problem is how democracy is practiced. In many countries, elections are held. People line up, people vote, but leaders are not always held accountable. Rules exist, but they are not always followed. Democracy cannot work when leaders control institutions. Courts should serve the law. Election bodies should be independent. Security forces should protect citizens. When institutions are weak, democracy becomes weak. Another problem is leaders staying in power for too long. Some leaders change the constitution so they can rule longer. Even when this is done legally, it breaks trust. People begin to feel that elections do not matter. There is also pressure from outside Africa. Foreign governments and companies often care more about stability and resources than about democracy. As long as cooperation continues, leaders may not be pushed to reform. But the biggest problem comes from inside. Some leaders use democracy only to gain power. Once elected, they silence opposition. They pressure the media. They weaken civil groups. When people lose trust, frustration grows. When peaceful change feels impossible, anger builds. This is why coups sometimes happen. Coups do not happen because democracy is strong. They happen because democracy has already failed. Military rule may bring order for a short time, but it rarely brings freedom, and it rarely brings lasting stability. Real democracy is more than voting. It means leaders accept limits. It means laws apply to everyone. It means institutions are stronger than individuals. Africa's challenge is not choosing democracy over dictatorship. It is choosing rules over personalities. It is choosing institutions over power. Democracy in Africa is not hopeless, but it needs discipline. It needs honest leadership, and it needs citizens who demand accountability. The failure of democracy in Africa is not fate. It is the result of choices, and choices can change. This editorial was written by Martin KPETIGO. It has been read by Alabati Boo. This is